Hey, so what's going on guys, and in this video we're going to be taking a quick tutorial on how to get the Awaken the Gazebo achievement in Black Ops 2's Berries. This is to pack-a-punch your gun on round 1. This is the solo tutorial, but it is actually possible in multiplayer, as you do not lose your points when you go back in time. You just have to hope someone gets the time bomb in their first hit of the box. So personally, solo is easier. All you have to do is point build. You want to make sure you buy the Olympia shotgun off the wall. It only costs 500 points and you'll use it to kill the evil spirit. So this is all about building up points and having enough to pack-a-punch. So what you got to do is use the chalk drawings. You got to go around the map making sure that you get every single chalk drawing done. And this can leave you with enough points to then go and pack-a-punch. So what you want to do first is build the TRAMPLESTEAM to give you easy access around the map. As you can see here, I'm just quickly fast forwarding. If you don't know where the parts are, you can quickly use this video and see where they are. The TRAMPLESTEAM is key in getting this achievement, as it gives you access to bits that you may usually have to pay for to get around the map and to get to the chalk drawings. You will need to use the big guy to get access to the last chalk drawing in the church, so you can unlock him whenever you want. And it's also good if the second beer bottle spawns back in his cell. This means you don't have to waste time or points opening a door in the saloon to get another beer bottle. Luckily mine did spawn back in the jail cell, but you have to be lucky. So now all you want to do is get all the chalk pieces, which are all in this room here, so you can easily use your TRAMPLESTEAM from the barn and jump onto the top of the bank and jump across. This saves you a lot of time from running around the outside of the map. So now once you've done this, you have to then just keep going around. The first two is the one near the prison cell and the other one's at the top of the stairs. These are the two easiest ones. The next ones you will need a TRAMPLESTEAM to get to. Now I find it easier to pick up the TRAMPLESTEAM each time you jump back across after picking up the chalk, because sometimes these zombies will follow you and get TRAMPLESTEAMed and then die, and that will be the end of the round. So what you got to do is make sure that you keep the zombie away from the TRAMPLESTEAM. So the next easiest one requires the TRAMPLESTEAM to jump into the building, the courthouse with speed cola. You just want to go onto the roof, put your TRAMPLESTEAM down and just hop over and then draw it on. That one's easily enough done. Same thing again, but this time on the roof opposite the saloon. You want to put your TRAMPLESTEAM down so you can then hop over and draw it on the side of the wall just here. Now you'll want to remember to turn on the power switch to obviously power the pack-a-punch machine. The easiest way to do this is jump back across, pick up your TRAMPLESTEAM and then go back through the barn, through the tunnels until you get to the saloon and jump across. Now the last chalk drawing area is in the top of the church, so you'll have to get the big guy to break down the door, and as I said earlier, luckily my last beer bottle did actually spawn back in his jail cell. If it doesn't, then you may or may not have enough points in order to get into the saloon to pick another beer bottle up, so this is where it's key if it gets into the jail cell to give you enough points for sure. So once we lead the big guy over, let him break down the door, we then have to run all the way back to the chalk room, pick up our last piece of chalk and then bring it all the way back to the church and draw it back in the top floor in the corner on the wall. So there we go. As you can see, we get the 1000 points per chalk gun plus the extra 1000 for doing all 5. So we've got a nice amount of points in order to open the door to the mansion. So what we need to do is see where this rock has broken down some of the fence. We can then just use the TRAMPLESTEAM and hop straight over into the house grounds. And now this is where the sort of key area is. As we're playing in solo, as long as you stay relatively close to the one ghost, no more will spawn. So what you want to do is run into this double tap room and let her come towards you. Once she's in the room, run past her and carry on through the house. However, you do not want to run too far away from her, otherwise another one will spawn and take your points. So what you got to do is keep turning around, making sure that she's not that close to you to hit you, but she's not too far away either, and just continue out of the house. Now once you are out of the house, you have to travel through the maze to the pack-a-punch. Now there will probably be another ghost or two spawning, and you'll have to make sure that you kill them, so be careful because they could come out of nowhere in the maze and take your points at the last hurdle. Once you've killed it and got your free perk, then you are free to go to the pack-a-punch machine if you've got 5000 points. So there we go, I pack-a-punched my pistols on round 1 and got the 30G achievement, Awaken the Gazebo. It will more than likely take you a few attempts in order to get the route right to build the points and to get through the house without getting hit. But anyway, I hope this guide does help you. If it does, then a like would be appreciated. And if you want any more tips and tricks, then I suggest you subscribe for any more videos that I post in the future. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you all next time.